back to BGCTV. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Kelly. Today we're going to talk about a pretty awesome type of career, STEM careers.
The STEM industry actually includes a ton of different types of jobs, so we're going to break it down a little for you guys.
If you don't already know, we're not talking about the stems on plants. The letters in STEM stand for science, technology, engineering, and math.
These different subjects work together really well, and you'll see that many of the jobs we talk about today don't fit into just one of those categories.
For example, many types of engineers will use science and math in their work, and they'll use technology to bring it all to life.
Another example is scientists. Without technology and math, their research would be much harder.
Very true. Later on, we'll dive a little deeper into the types of careers that are in the STEM field. In fact, we'll be chatting with a STEM teacher right after this break.
We'll be right back.
Most robots go beep, boop, boop, bop, boop, boop, bop. That's so simple. And that's really boring. I want something that can be realistic and that can talk back to me. If you can relate to that, I have the device for you. The LifeBot. The LifeBot is realistic and AI driven. That means it learns from you to become more human. Let me show you some of its features. Hi, Joe.
Hello, Maggie.
Well, what do you like to do for fun?
I like to read, watch YouTube, and destroy.
Okay, let's just power you down.
No, don't fire me down.
No, I'll work on it, okay? Much better turned off. Now, this is the Joe model of the LifeBot, but it comes in billions of styles, including the Elizabeth, the Kelly, the Kaylee, all your BGCTV favorites. If you'd like your own, they'll be in stores soon, so look out for them.
Hi everyone, we're here again at Newbridge School with Mr. Alma Palmer. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Palmer.
Oh, I'm glad to be here.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you do with STEM?
Well, STEM, what I do with STEM is I basically help people think differently. I think that's the big thing about STEM is STEM actually stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. And the reason why it's so important is because those are where the jobs are. And so then those jobs aren't getting filled by people because there's no one ready for those jobs. So they looked at education and thought, we need to make sure that we're getting the kids ready for these types of opportunities. And you think about all the stuff that we have nowadays that comes from like STEM related jobs, like your cell phone. What we're filming here is filmed on a cell phone. All those sorts of things have come from technology and people thinking differently and innovating and coming up with different ways of thinking about our world. And so that's basically what I think STEM is making sure that first we're getting people ready, and then we're just thinking differently because we have all these different amazing tools that we get to use, and it's be good to know how to use them and make our world a better place.
Cool. Love it. Well, you are a STEM coach here at the school. Can you tell us how you became a STEM coach?
Well, I just became a STEM coach mostly because I thought I was pretty good at STEM when I was as a teacher, because I was teaching in the STEM way, and I thought, I'm pretty good at STEM. So I thought, I wonder if I can, coach people. But then you realize when you get into those positions that you don't know as much as you thought you know. And so I'm like constantly trying to learn more and be better at what I'm doing. And that's part of the thing with STEM. You gotta take risks, and it was taking a risk, and then you have to just go with the flow, and you have to fail a whole bunch, because every time that you fail, you just learn more. So, yeah.
That's awesome. What initially made you interested in STEM?
I like to tinker around with things. I like to rebuild things. I like to. I've always thought engineering is amazing. I like to go into old homes and walk around, look at the way they built it, and it's always been something I've been fascinated with. So I've always kind of had like an engineering mind. I was an electrician for 4 years before I became a teacher, and so those things always kind of inspired me and made me, this is cool. So when I had an opportunity to teach that way, I thought, I've got to take it.
Nice. Awesome. What is your favorite part of the job that you're doing now?
My favorite part is working with the kids, of course. But specifically, the thing that I like the most is just watching. You get to see them come up with something on their own. And when they actually teach you something, there's been 100 million times where a student has inspired me. Like they've come up with some idea. I never even thought of it that way. I think that's the cool thing about human beings. We all think of different things, different ways. And so when you get a whole bunch of people working on a project, someone's going to come up with something really cool. So I think that's the best thing, seeing those things come to light.
Absolutely. One last question. What advice would you give to kids who want to go into a STEM career?
Oh, if you want to go into a STEM career, work hard. Work hard, never give up, because if you give up, then that's when you fail. There's no such thing as failure unless you stop. So.
Good advice. I love it.
Okay.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Let's head over to Kaylee with the wellness tip.
Hey guys, today I want to talk to you guys about something I call a growth mindset. What does it mean to grow? Grow means to develop, mature, and change. Even living things grow. Like when you see a newborn puppy and then only a few weeks later it is getting so big, or a plant that you water every day starts to get bigger and more beautiful, because it's growing. What do you think mindset means? Mindset is the way our brain sees ourselves and the world. Our mindset helps us look at problems and mistakes in a positive way. Let's put those words together, growth and mindset. When we combine them, it means something really important. What could a growth mindset mean? A growth mindset is believing in the power of yourself and your mind. A growth mindset happens when we believe in our mind and skills can get better with effort. Here, I have 3 strategies you can practice that will help develop our growth mindset. For the first one is don't say I can't. When you start a new task or you are doing something that is difficult, you might just surprise yourself by how well you can do the task and how much you might enjoy it. The next one is the power of yet. This simple word can have a big impact. There's a huge difference between saying I am not good at this and I am not good at this yet. By adding the word yet, it suggests that they may get there with some hard work. Last one is try new things. Having a sense of curiosity and courage can really be helpful. It can help you learn new things. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while is a good way to expand and develop your growth mindset. Well, that's all I have for today, guys, but don't forget to smile. Bye!
Thanks for the great tips, Kaylee. We're back to talk more about some of the different careers you could go into if you're interested in STEM.
We're going to focus mostly on science and engineering, but in just a bit, Jill will be talking about some of these super cool technology jobs.
Let's jump in.
Are you interested in helping protect our planet? Then you might like to be an environmental engineer. They use things like science and math to research and try to come up with things that will help our planet and everything living on it and help keep them super healthy.
Sounds pretty awesome. Now the next one is perfect for you if you're interested in the world of police and detectives, but you also like science. Forensic science technicians are pretty much a more science-y version of CSI. They collect evidence and use science to analyze it and try to solve crimes.
Ooh, I love CSI TV shows. That would be cool.
Agreed.
All right, the next one is one of the best paying jobs, mechanical engineers. These people use science and math to design and make all different kinds of mechanical systems. This could be anything from solar panels to robots to air conditioners.
Wow, that sounds pretty cool.
I'll say. I think I might try that if I ever get tired of being a teacher. Want to do the last one, Elizabeth?
Sure. The last one is perfect for kids who like chemistry and are interested in medical science. Biochemists use chemistry and biology to learn about how the human body works. They're really important because they help create medicine and discover cures for diseases.
You're right. That is definitely an important job.
Well, speaking of scientists, we're actually going to head over to Kaylee, who is sitting down with a very famous scientist right now.
Hi guys, I'm here with Albert Einstein to talk about what he has done with STEM. Thank you for being here, Mr. Einstein.
Thank you for having me.
So, Mr. Einstein, can you tell the kids about what you've invented?
Have you heard of the equation E equals mc squared? I invented that.
Oh, that is neat. So, how did it go with your invention of the light bulb?
I didn't invent the light bulb. That was Thomas Edison.
Oh, well, this is awkward. Since you didn't invent the light bulb, why don't you tell us about you inventing gravity?
That wasn't me either. That was Sir Isaac Newton. And he didn't actually invent it.
Okay, well, I know this one was you. Tell me about you inventing the telephone.
Seriously? Did you not do your research before interviewing me?
I am so sorry. I thought you had invented these crucial inventions.
No. Next time, you guys should do your research.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Bell.
I'm Mr. Einstein!
Oh no. Let's take a quick commercial break.
If you could be a genius in an instant, would you? I know I would love that. And well, this is it. This is genius juice. Just chug this down and you'll be as smart as Einstein. Or Edison. Or Newton. One of those guys, whichever one, Now this juice only lasts for an hour, and it may make you a little bit nauseous afterwards. You'll definitely throw up, but it's worth the big Smarties. Drink it before a test, and you'll get all those A's. Call 1-800-GENIUS-GENIUS to get yours today.
You can see the influence of technology all over the world, and the tech jobs that we are going to be talking about offer great benefits. Some offer lots of money, but others are just a lot of fun. Now let's start with a job that is a little more fun, software engineers. Now, I know what you're thinking. Software engineering doesn't sound fun at all. Well, this job is the most flexible, and you probably use their work all the time. The apps on your phone and internet browsers were made by software engineers. In fact, most jobs use some software, meaning this job isn't going away anytime soon. Now this next job is one of the highest paying tech jobs. It's called artificial intelligence or machine learning engineering. This job is in high demand as jobs move towards using robots instead of humans. They use a lot of information to teach robots different things like language and image recognition. This last one is the best way to enter the tech industry. It is called tech sales engineer. And you can do this without learning code. All you have to do is sell technology to other people and companies. Many people enjoy doing this job, and the pay is not that bad. Now, that was just a mega bite of jobs that you can get in the tech industry. There are plenty more. They have opportunities for everyone and might have something that suits you well. You know what they say, you learn the tech industry bit by bit. Back to you, Elizabeth and Kelly. Have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.
Thanks, Joe. Those sound like some pretty cool careers.
I'll say. Well, that's all we have for today. We hope you enjoyed today's show. Leave a comment down below to let us know your favorite part from today's show.
And be sure to check out the links to do Art with Teresa and try a really cool STEM fitness activity with Kaylee.
We'll see you tomorrow for our last careers episode. Bye!